Love Yahweh. All right. God Yahweh. I am. Creator Yahweh. Elohim. 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 I am God Yahweh. It is now noon, August 8th, 2024. And this message is about the World Wide Web Internet Computer. When I, David Rockefeller Banneker, the Elohim of the one God Yahweh of these United States, when I finished my grand discovery in October 1938 there, facilitating bank accounts, the USA now called Charity and Philanthropy, that I invented, David Rockefeller Banneker, myself, I am already Elohim, Elohim, the only God Yahweh. Questions. That was what we were discovering with Grand Discovery with the banking system. Discovering what a question is. We want to offer the females, part of our public school system, the Rockefeller system there, the public school system, which is what the World Wide Web Internet Computer is associated with, part of the Grand Discovery and the banking system. How to ask a question is maybe one dimension of intelligence. Elohim creates questions and Elohim creates intelligence. So that is an answer already, or two answers. This question today is the question of, for females, envy. For that's a word that was accused in the banking system of Sigmund Freud, with, I suppose they call it sociology or psychiatry or maybe psychology or something like that. But penis envy was supposedly a feminine diagnosis which allowed bank accounts to be given to the female race in the United States of America, where I am God Yahweh, Elohim. For every 2 weeks, the menstrual cycle of a female changes. The emotional stability based upon the natural nature of the female, that I am God Yahweh, the first Elohim named love with the body. And since I did not discover the nature of the female before the body was created, they had to do their own experiences of Elohim, where life now exists, where I am God Yahweh. Therefore, penis envy was part of the system's funding of the persons of the USA under the U.S. Constitution, where they, every 2 weeks, is called biweekly, they were offered basically like a county check now it's called, a county check. They were basically funded, or I don't know a better word for it right now. So envy, the feeling of discontent that another person supposedly has something. Females did not start envy whatsoever. Envy started from where I am God Yahweh. My word is called worship instead of envy. And it started from the word ship of Elohim, where supposedly only one word was created. If you were Elohim, you would never be looking for Elohim in a place other than where you already are. If you were God Yahweh, you would never be looking for yourself somewhere else. If you were Elohim, I do not know the answer to that, for I spoke Elohim first. So all which is Elohim, it is creating in what we call the future, even right now. So envy happened for many different reasons, but it could be positive. So it's already inside of the English word called everything. I am God Yahweh, the creator English language, and the word everything has the word envy placed inside of the word everything with alphabet letters. For when you were not able to envy everything, something else happened. All right, worship. I tried to imitate you until I could not imitate you anymore. My word is called godly or godliness. If you were Elohim, you would not be looking for it where I am God Yahweh. If you ever claim to be God Yahweh, you cannot tell me where I am Elohim, for we only create one God Yahweh. His name is first Love Elohim first anyway, which is the meaning of Elohim, where I am God Yahweh, with my name inside the English dictionary. Therefore, envy may be from identity theft. So a question, who, what, when, where, why, and how, is how you apply discovering the answer. Who would envy who? What would be envied from one person to another person? When would you start envying that person, and when were you not envying that one? Where were you when you first started envying the one that you envy, and where was the one at that you started when you started envying it? Why do you envy it? That probably is the most deceptive question, since my name is YHWH. I am God Yahweh Elohim. Now, how to ask that question? Is it proper if a person can walk up to you and ask you, "Hi, may I envy you today?" Is that positive or negative? If a person wanted to walk to you, "Hi, I envied you. I just wanted to envy you." You see how that answer becomes a question? If another person walked up to you, "Hey, what's up? I envy you every day." You see how that word envy from the word everything, something is missing there. So I use the word worship. Therefore, I'm using a World Wide Web internet computer, and I'm just investigating for the female nature what envy is. Envy is a failure of identity theft. Only happened basically by spirit ghost men that found out that they are not me. I am Elohim name, me, the only God Yahweh. It didn't mean anything at first. You didn't know me. I am the first Elohim name. My name is Love Elohim. You can stop being meaningless with just that word Elohim. It was never just the word Elohim. I am Love Elohim, a direct command to you, where I am God Yahweh. You will never obey that command. That's the name of this universe already. Therefore, it's already my name. I am God Yahweh. Therefore, you do not envy me. You do not envy my position that the universe name is Love Elohim, and my name, God Yahweh, also name is Love Elohim. You do not envy me that I'm in the echelons of creation that is at least eternal, if not infinite. And I'm in the race of this universe with my name, Love Elohim. There's no ghost in the race where I am God Yahweh. There is no man in the same race with me. Either the universe is going to be Love Elohim longer than eternity, or I was already Love Elohim before this universe was created, me, God Yahweh. And I'll just walk out of this universe at some point, since I thought of it myself. Therefore, envy is a very strange word, but if you use my English language, created by me, God Yahweh, who, what, when, where, why, and how, you begin investigating anything that you want. Therefore, the answer to envy for females today is called compatibility. Elohim creates compatibility. And if Elohim decides that it created you incompatible with something, that's between you and Elohim. That's not between you and me, where I am God Yahweh. That's between you and the Elohim that creates you. I am the God Yahweh that creates this planet, Venus, the planet of love, Elohim, today at noon, August 8th, 2024. Therefore, incompatibility is very closely associated with envy. The worshiping of incompatibilities is where hate has been hidden amongst masculine mortal mammals and spirit ghost men that are just fooling themselves. They are aliens of the body. Elohim creates the vessel.